Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Full District and my name's Nick, and today's video is gonna be about all the Nissans from GTA 5 Online and the different ways you got to customize them all, how many different ways you got to customize every single one of them in particular. So for the introduction, let's see how many of them we got in the first place. We got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, we got around 21 of them. Plus minus a few. Because some of them got different versions, so happens. Alright, so the first one is gonna be this. Oh, I got drift mode. Alright, alright. The second one is the regular one. Perfect. This is supposed to be the real life Nissan Laurel C33 if I'm not wrong. It's supposed to be the Anis Hardy in GTA. We got the Minimus, which is supposed to be Elantra if I'm not wrong, or Sentra, something like that. The Euro is supposed to be the 300 ZX if I'm right. The Euro is supposed to be the 350, better yet 370. The Remus is supposed to be a Nissan Sylvia S13. The ZR350 is supposed to be a Mazda RX-7 FD, if I remember correctly. The 300R is supposed to be I would call it the Resurrection, but I don't think that's the right way to describe it. The updated version of the 350 and the 370Z to today's standards. And we got this one right here, which is supposed to be pretty much the same, but it just got drift mode most likely. This one again, and this one's supposed to be the Nissan Patrol, I think, or something like that. This one here is supposed to be a Mazda, even though it's actually categorized as a Nissan in-game. It's supposed to be the Mazda 787B. I know there is also a Nissan pretty close to this body lines, but that's a bit different of a car. Then we got the same version of the 350 or 370Z, however you like to call it. It's the 370Z because the 350Z didn't have that brake like in the middle, in the back. And these are all supposed to be arena work cars. The good part about the arena work cars is that they got boosts and everything, so they're kind of cool. But they're not really street versions, unfortunately, of those. This is supposed to be the first generation Nissan Skyline. It's supposed to be a Datsun at the same time. This one, I already know what you guys gonna think about because it really is what it is. It's a R32, R33 if you put the right body kit on the back on it. It can be a bit of that. And the R34 version of Skyline all in one car. This one right here is supposed to be a race version of a Nissan. I don't really know what car. I think I'm gonna put it on somewhere. I'm gonna get the actual name in the meantime and have it on display. This one here is supposed to be R35, pretty obvious. And these are going to be it. We're actually going to show the Hardy. I'm not actually going to tune also the drift version of this. I'm just going to tune this one for this video. And to do that, I'm actually going to look online. To see what people have done to this car. Alright, so here are the specs. We have them looking pretty solid right in here. And we have them looking pretty solid all over the place. People like to turn these into GTM style tuner cars. That's because I believe they look cool. I don't know what's the power outage of this, like what's the power output, not outage, power outage. It's the power output of these, so my bad. So I don't know. Alright, it's just a reflection. I thought it like throws flames through the hood. What am I doing? Why do I? Okay, I'm not used to Brave. Alright, unfortunately we cannot do this in GTA. Like we don't really have those things right there. Those stickers or whatever you like to call them hanging around the steering wheel and so. So that's gonna be something we can't replicate, unfortunately. Alright, so it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. Modified Nissan Laurel C33. Okay, they look kinda okay-ish, nothing too crazy. I like this very much. I like this very, very much. Okay. Back to GTA. And we got an NPC trying to park in here. Alright, so here we are. This is the car. And now let's get to the upgrades. First of all, we gotta make sure we got no pearl. So no extra reflections. Let me think of a color. How about maybe cream? Green. And maybe a bit darker of a cream. Something like this. Perfect. Okay, bit more color into it, maybe. Alright. Fluorescent color, no. Neon light, no thank you. Wheels. Let me make those alloy first. Alloy, perfect. Now let's see. We're in the wrong category. Okay, these should work. I want them in silver. I don't really know what to get on this car. Like, I don't know what wheels to come up with. Maybe no. Maybe. Yeah, I think this would do. Ain't it like too safe to play with those? How about these? I'm just gonna try these. Now what if they would be gold? They wouldn't look bad, but no. I'm gonna keep them ally. I'm not sure about the wheels though. I'm just gonna keep them for now. I have something in mind, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to replicate it properly or to bring it to life the way I wanted to, because it is kind of weird at this. Not all upgrades fit like they should. And now for the license plate, let's see. This not that great, but not ugly either. Let me turn off the engine. Clean, not bad. You know, it would be cool if this one would save. Unfortunately, it won't save, and I know that for a fact. But if this could save, dude, it would be great. Alright, so I think either this, either maybe this. This is kind of boring. I think I'm gonna go with this. It's in game, it's not something crazy. You can get it pretty easy. Pretty easy to put in the car. Headlights. 8, window tint 4. The window tint 4, for who doesn't know, actually gets the windows to be a bit more clear than they should, which is unfortunately that the mod menu can do stuff that the game itself is not able to figure it out. It's not just that the game cannot do it on its own, it's just that Rockstar won't really add it. Okay. Horns, no. Livery. No. Maybe if this could be a line but in a different color, maybe that would work. Oh, it can be a taxi. Not bad. This ain't the outer, but I don't really want to turn this into a drift car. I wanted to keep it street legal. Side skirts. We have those things. I'm not really trying to make it look very close to the real life version of one. I just want to make it look as close possible to what I'm picturing it to be. Okay, this suspension. Ooh. Okay. Exhaust. You're gonna actually have a pretty long one. I think the very long one exhaust supposed to be. So it looks cool, but also cause when you're actually going to have the pops and bangs coming out of the exhaust, everything's gonna go like boom 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 out of it without actually melting your bumper. Got a shorter one. I think I'm actually going to stick with this one, even though the shorter one would look better, because the longer one is actually something we don't really see on many cars. To have a shorter one, not that big of a deal. These are too crazy for my taste, so okay. Yeah, no. This one's gonna be it for now, at least. Frame. Oh, I can get the roll cage. Half cage, I think this is called, but I was expecting half a cage to be like also right over the back seats. But now we got the full cage. Got a full cage. We got the mapped one now. Front bumper. No, right. Do we have something that goes lower? Yeah, we do, but it's kind of hard to see it because of the mod menu from the angle I'm looking at. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I really don't know if I like this style. Oh, you can make it the Busuzuku. Great. You can get the snow. This one, or maybe this. This. A rear bumper. Can you lower it just as much, please? Okay. Okay. I still want to keep it strict legal at the same time. I'm going crazy on the mods, so I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, no. Decent. Without. Okay. I don't really like it that much in this configuration because I wanted it to be a bit more sleek design. This is kind of chunky. It's kind of big and all over the place, sort of in your face. Okay, let's see what else. Hood. Can have the Busuzuku style hood. Can have a bit more lines on the hood. No, no. What the? Okay. This is even more Busuzuku-like. It's crazy as. Oh, thanks. A roof. Oh, roof and weapons, the plate actually on this car. Okay. So unfortunately, you can actually change the place where you're gonna put the plate, but you cannot really change the thing in the bumper. You see, there's like it looks like something's missing, so it doesn't look good. Can I get rid of all of it by any chance? No. Okay, fenders. -1. Well, maybe if we can get rid of the secondary trim, this would look sick. Okay, right fender. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it like that. For real. Alright, arch cover. Perfect. Wait, we can make it chrome? Cool. That's cool. I think I'm gonna keep it like this for some reason. I like it more in chrome. Alright, chrome it is. Even though it does look sick. I'm gonna keep it like this. Spoilers, you can get the spoiler on it as well. You know, to me it kinda looks like cardboard right now in the car. So. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Pretty much. Can you change the color of the interior on this thing? Maybe you can with mod. Trim color. Yeah, you can. Okay. Do we want it to be visible or not? Cream would look kinda okay-ish, but I want it to fit. So I think this. Yeah. These. Perfect. Okay, so this car so far ain't bad looking, but I gotta say, this is kinda ugly. Maybe I did something wrong, most likely I did, but the way I customize this thing, no thank you. No thank you. It looks like a big box of cardboard on wheels. Alright, so this is gonna be the first car. And by the way, you can customize it in so many other ways. It doesn't have to look like this. I'm actually gonna show you guys because I have one of my own. So you can also make it look like this. The same thing here, you can move the plate around, but you can't really get rid of that thing in the front bumper where the plate was supposed to be, and also this. So here we have it. It's the same car. Two of them are the regular version. Alright, this one right here is made with in-game colors, so nothing too crazy on that one. The second one just tuned into good side. And the third one is a car that I already had, and it has drift mode. And by the way, if you have drift mode on cars, you cannot really lower them. But since this one doesn't have, let me do that real quick. This is what it's supposed to look like when it's lowered. Alright, so there we have it, the L'Oreal C33. And the next of our contestants is gonna be this one. Let me look up online, because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an Elantra. Maybe a Sentra. Okay, let's see. Sentra. Not Elantra, my bad. Sentra. Alright, here we have it. This is a pretty interesting color. This ones are kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. It also has an SR version, which I believe is supposed to be sort of a sportier version of it, or maybe just some cool trims. We have it right here. Okay. A bit zoomed out. White ain't bad, but I don't know. Maybe a silver would look good in this one, but a cool silver. You know? You know what I mean? I kinda like this one. Right, how about the green maybe? I have the feeling this car wouldn't look bad in green. Alright, so let's try. Let's try making this one a green car. Let's see what it would look like. First of all, pearlescent. None. Perfect. Run colors. Green. The good part when actually using the mod menu is that you also get access to colors that are otherwise unavailable. For some reason these colors are actually mod menu only. But yeah. Alright, so here we have a green version of it. It doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. I'm gonna keep on trying a few other green options. This one ain't bad either, but I wanna try maybe a yellow. Alright, a yellow would work. Maybe a silver. Yeah, silver wouldn't look bad, but kind of boring. Okay. How about purple? Alright. Purple wouldn't be bad, but blue. I know this one looks pretty good in blue. Because I've seen it in blue. Oh. Alright. Not bad. Okay, I think it's gonna be blue. That's because this car kind of makes it feel like it should be blue for some reason. No neons, wheels. I'm gonna keep them stock for now. Maybe I'm gonna keep them stock either way, because they ain't bad looking. These are actually some of the best I ever seen to be looking in GTA. Stock rims that you can ever wish for. The plate is gonna be black just because it blends in way too good. Headlights. Let's see what headlights we got. Okay, so we got the normal one. I'm gonna go to number 2 to get the arena wear white. Gonna get the windows all the way to level 4 for the extra white. So I know it's called. They just look better because if they default like 0, they have sort of a greener tint. The number 40, super clear. Livery. This thing has liveries. Okay, so you have a line, a stripe, second stripe, pretty much the same thing, just different color. 3 stripes. 4. Okay, so everything's stripes in this thing except this one. These rather look like a company names put on, and that's pretty much it. This one's racing style livery. Okay. What is up with this? Looks like the car got forgotten in time. Forgotten in time. From the junkyard. You know? So they have money to pay in full and bought pieces off of one, and yeah, they made it their own. The skirts are way too massive. Okay, no. Suspension, what does it look like? Pretty close to the ground, pretty close to the ground. I'm gonna try to make this one to look quite realistic. Something like this, okay. Exhaust. Do you have such a picture of the car from behind? Pretty sure, yeah, the exhaust is just one. Okay. I was actually expecting it to be such a small exhaust that you wouldn't even see it to be like super underneath the car, but just in case you can see quite a bit. Don't think there is such an option for just only one of these, so. Yeah, I'm gonna the stock ones. Front bumper, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can put your McDonald's and drinks on that thing, so no. Rear bumper, just some trash, as I can see. Hood. What's the difference? Secondary and main. Nope, alright, so this car got upgrades, but upgrades that suck. Very interesting. Alright, the grill. All blacked out, one very big piece. Some uninterrupted sprint. Down the line. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Okay. Spoilers. 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 This is too big. I'm gonna have this. Perfect. Now the color can we use some tweaking. Something like that, and that's too much. Enough of fluorescent. Bit of blue. Alright. And it's another thing that this mode can do, and unfortunately Rockstar doesn't really care too much about, is to make everything a bit glossier. Oh yeah, look at that extra shine. This is with the extra thing on it, this is without. With it, without, with it, without. But pretty much just adds a few more reflection. More reflection. Alright, so this is one version of what you can do with it. What you can do with this car. Oh, and the interior, of course. Trim color. Black. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. It's one version. How about the wheels though? I'm pretty sure there's some other wheels you can try. Oh yeah, my favorite wheels wise, I forgot to change those. It's gonna be these. These are going to be it. In my opinion, looks just better than the stock ones, but gonna keep the stock ones for now. And let's get another one and try something different. So we got it right here. And this time, instead of actually tweaking the color too much, I think I'm just gonna stick with one. And I'm gonna try a red. That's the thing, look good in red. And like we don't need wheels, not yet. Actually, let me change the wheels first. How about these? Not really. Let's try to make something with these. Let's see if it's gonna work. What would actually this car look like if it would be an Uber? That would be a better question. I think the color has to be gray. I have the feeling that Ubers are always gray. For some reason, they're pretty boring-ish looking. Yeah, this is definitely an Uber-like car. Normal paint job. Something like that. Perfect. It's the kind of car that you buy when you want to go Uber all the way. License plate. License plate has to be white, yeah. Because people who buy these cars don't have money to get a black license plate. I don't think it works like that because it's all about the state when it comes to color of the plate. So headlight, window tint 4, orange, no livery. And what livery would scream I'm Uber? I think none. Or actually maybe this. This is something actually that we can try. Making a car out of this. I like this even more than the previous idea. Oh yes, please. And it seems like the back bumper actually got fucked up so bad that not only the paint, but the second layer of whatever is underneath the paint just scratched off. Now, suspension. This one can be okay. Exhaust. Let's see, exhaust. Sure, this one works with me. Front bumper, no. Rear bumper, no. Hood, no. Roof and weapons. Grill. Sure, why not? Performance, spoilers. No spoiler, okay. Now let's try the extra gloss. Extra glossiness. No, actually it looks better without because it's a fucked up car, right? It doesn't have to be shiny. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I got 2 of these too. Perfect. This car doesn't have many upgrades, unfortunately, so you can't really do much with it. But that's not a problem. It's not a big of a deal. So let's see next one. Next one's gonna be this one. The 300 ZX. Oh, and by the way, for whoever owns this car already, you guys might know that this car cannot really be lowered too much. Where's the suspension upgrade here? Okay, so this is it. This is all you get. Oh, my bad. So this is it. This is all you get, right? This is the normal one. This is the lower one. And if you actually have a mod menu in online and find a way to actually get such a feature, you can lower it even more. You can get it all the way down. And given the way the car lowers on its own, just by pressing a button that's pretty much activating that feature, it seems like Rockstar left it out on purpose on this thing. Or maybe it is in the enhanced version of the GTA, I don't know. I never seen anyone talking about this, so I don't know either. Now the 300 ZX looks alright, it looks decent and everything, but I just want it to look a bit better. I don't want to make this car look too crazy because this car is pretty okay-ish. It doesn't have much going on it, so that's perfect. We don't want much going on with it. Roof. Not roof, not that. Front bumper. So it can be chrome as well. Yeah, we don't want that. We want it to blend in. Rear bumper. You can have those to fake the vents as if they were there. Yeah. No, that's too much. This would do. Pretty decent. Okay, roof. No, hood, my bad. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why is everything a roof if it starts with R to me, but I have to try for a different time. None roof. Nope. Or maybe. But no. Looks bad, right? Looks really, really bad. Grill. Alright. And nope, I'm not getting it because you cannot get skirts on this thing. Oh, actually you can, my bad, I just missed them. Alright, so you can have a bit of a car out of this, but there ain't much to put on if you want to make it look good. Because it's easy to just get crazy upgrades and make okay, and make it a drift car. I don't think I ever liked such a spoiler. Stock one it is. License plate make it black. For some reason it actually looks better in this color, and that's because it actually unifies the taillights. But now I keep it black just because it looks better on the front. Alright. Wheels. At least we can get wheels, right? This is all we get from this car. Wheels. I don't even know what wheels to put on this car. I really don't know. There's another thing about this car. The car is looking alright-ish and everything, but you don't know what wheels to put on. I'm gonna make them gold because I pretty much want to keep this color, maybe make it red or something. How about red? Alright, red it is. No, make it darker. Yes. Alright. Wheels, color, gold. Alright. This is it. Now, of course, you can come up with custom colors and everything. You can spend time creating your very own and unique color, but that's just gonna take a very long time to do so, and I don't really want to spend much time on that because I have so many other cars to work on and customize. And this doesn't look bad. Okay. Let's see what you can do with it. This is a version of it. It looks sleek, in my opinion. Well, let's try another one. Same car though. There we have it. This car has liveries. I purposely didn't want to add one on that one, but I know for a fact this car has liveries. And I'm actually gonna go get some livery. This one is a favorite of mine. Also, this goes pretty hard. The other ones are just super meh. They didn't even try with the other ones, in my opinion. Okay. So we're gonna try this or this. That's the question. I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Primary color. Let's see. Violet, no. Purple. We got purple. Perfect. Fluorescent, none for now. And now let's make it brighter. Yes. Fluorescent, no thank you. Neon lights, we don't need. I like to tune cars and kind of get silly around a little bit less with them, but not too crazy. Okay, wheels. These ones would actually work. It actually do work well with livery. So I'm actually gonna try these, at least for now. And we can also try to make them gold to see what they would look like, but no. Black is actually the best option. License plate. Black would just fit. If it's like this, it wouldn't really look great, but not ugly. This one would blend in too much, in my opinion, but I'm gonna try it. Maybe not this time though, I think black would just do. Perfect. Headlights. You don't need to change, maybe just arena or white. Window tint, number 4 again. Horns don't matter, livery we got it, side skirts. Okay, we got them. These are not my style, are kinda too much. I'm gonna go for these. I also don't like them to be in carbon fiber. I like them to be just like that. And if they're actually part of the car and matching the color, they might look even better. So I'm gonna try like this. Suspension all the way down. Front bumper, okay, suspension, exhaust. Dual pipe instead of quad ones would actually work pretty nice and look just as nice. So yeah, I'm gonna keep them stock, or maybe okay, I'm gonna try those. All right, let's say they look good. This one won't hurt much either, but it doesn't look ugly without, so it's just a choice of yours if you want to keep it or not. I'm not gonna keep it. Front bumper, silver, no, neither black. Black maybe? Or should it blend in? No, if it blends in. Okay, let it blend it because it's a bit interesting. This one should do as well. In the back, maybe let's try something crazier. Alright, alright. Hood. Bit of a vent. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with this hood. It doesn't look bad. It's not visible. Okay, that's not an option. That's not an option. No. Okay. Roof. No. Neither of those. Grill. Perfect. Tank. Doesn't modify. Oh. Perfect. And I think it'd be better if we just make the side skirts just the same. Side skirts. Okay. The back bumper, not bad. And I think that's going to be it. I like the wheels. I want to keep them. Oh, my bad. And spoilers wise, you can actually try something, but what I've seen so far, they all kind of suck. I guess too much, it's also too much. Nope. Default it is. Perfect. We got two of these too. In my opinion, even though I like this one because it's super slick and everything, I also like this very much. And the reason why this paint actually looks so good in this, it's because of delivery. Delivery gets some extra tint all over the paint because this paint is actually horrendous without delivery. And I'm actually going to show you guys what it would be like without delivery. So it's number 13, right? Remember that. This is the paint without delivery, and it's way too extreme. Way too extreme for someone like me to like it, ever, I think. So, this delivery actually changes that little. It actually makes it endurable. And more than just that, it makes it nice. Makes it look good. Alright, so we tuned up to 3 different cars so far, and let's get the next one. The Euros. Is this a drift spec? Yes, it is. Alright. Since we didn't quite tune a drift spec yet, this is going to be the first one to be a tunable for today's video. Add a number of color, license color none, neon lights no thank you, wheels don't matter that much now, license plate neither. Since a drift car, I like liveries on drift cars. Sometimes at least. So let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, you can also like have what's the name of it? I forgot. The not Need for Speed, the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift versions of the cars. The one DK and his closest acolyte, I would say it was, had on their cars. So yeah, this one looks like popcorn to me. Okay, gonna make it look like it got drawn off. I don't know. This one looks like an energy drink or like a cereal box. Alright. I don't know, honestly. I don't really know what I want to do. How about we make it look like a cereal box? Alright, this looks very Japanese-ish and very 90s at the same time. Side skirts. Yeah, no. Actually, these are cool. Okay. Suspension. Oh yeah, it's a drift car. Yeah, I cannot really modify suspension much. Definitely not all the way up and not all the way down. 2 or maybe like this, all the way down. Why not? Exhaust. Shut it off. These. Decent. Okay. Frame. We can have a half cage. We can have a full cage. We can have it blacked out. We can have it mapped. Okay. We can have a welded cage. A full-on welded cage. Sure, why not? Why not? Front bumper. Not many options. Gonna keep the stock one. Rear bumper. You know, for a car to drift, matter of fact, you don't really need crazy shit to put in a car. You don't really need stuff like over the top accessories. You don't need crazy diffusers, crazy skirts, or crazy bumpers, because drifting is all about skill. It's about knowing how to make the car swing from left to right. Well, I think this is going to be it. I don't really like those. I don't know what they are. Fins maybe on the sides there, but custom hood. There, if it's a drift car, why not? But maybe not. What if I don't? Or what if I do? I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. Rope. Keep it as it is or make it black. keep it as it is. Okay, this looks like one of those cars that you get in a cereal box right now, right? It looks like a joke of a car. But that kind of is what we're trying to do with it to make it look somewhat childish. That's kind of the point. I don't think we need these to drift very well, so... Now, frame design, candy box. That was close. I said not candy box, but the cereal box, so yeah. Okay, the dashboard's gonna be changed completely. I have these seats. Those are okay. Door speaker. Kevlar, I believe. Okay. Could do. The steering wheel, we got it. The engine block. Alright, it's one of those cars that actually got tons of upgrades. Because it's supposed to be from the tuner update seats and steering wheel engine block. Perfect. Alright, make it chrome. Yes, please. Boost. Remove it completely, struts. Okay, okay. This is going to be it. Not much going on with it, but the other one's on my taste. Arch cover. Oh, I can actually get no... Okay. Well, I never done such thing to remove them completely, but for some reason they look cool, so... Sure. And because the car's kinda got a lot going on with it in the front, so... That shouldn't be a surprise. It looks better without them. It makes it look a bit slicker. Do they have those? Okay. Trim. Just almost like build it in. Keep in stock. Spoilers. Holy. This and license plate. Just as red, now make it black. Okay. Wheels. For some reason, I'm gonna keep them gold, most likely. Oh yeah. But I'm gonna get a different model. I'm gonna get these maybe. How about no. It's a drift cereal box. It's a drift cereal box. Alright, I'm gonna keep these. They're not perfect. They don't even got to be perfect. It's gotta be there. For the most part. Okay. So, we got no front lights. Because those daylights are just there for the looks. And here we have it. Here we have it. Great. Now let's make another one of that. And we got a few more to go. Alright. Primary color. I know there's like a Nismo spec of this. So I think it's the silver one. Actually, let me look up online. We got the 370Z Nismo. Oh, this is cool. Can we make this? Because this is nice. I went for Nismo, but I think this actually might be looking just better. And I think we might in fact be able to do it. So let's see if we can pull it off. First of all, livery. Let's see. Do I want livery on this or don't I? Okay. Frame, hood, fender. Carbon fiber. Nice. Oh, you can even get the body kit. I didn't see that because the... Wow. Oh, be careful. Okay. Let's go extreme. Okay. Let's try something with this. Please tell me there's a carbon hood. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, alright. Carbon fiber rope. Okay. Fender. Something like that. Vanity plate. The vanity plates are actually changing something else. Okay. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is also a drift build, by the way. I don't really know. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Frame. Non-doors. Without dashboard, my bad. Carbon fiber too. Seats. Carbon fiber everything. Okay. Door speaker. Okay, steering wheel. Alright, engine block. Should I maybe expose it or not? I'm gonna keep it props. Alright, arch cover. Thought there's gonna be like a vent, but no. Okay, arch cover is... Oh, it can have a carbon fiber too. Now I'm gonna keep them existing. It looks cool with them. Good. Aerials, no. Frame. Sure. Doesn't look bad. Okay, carbon fiber on those too. Okay. Spoilers. Carbon fiber maybe if we have it. We don't. Okay, we're just gonna put it there. And for the wheels. But before that, suspension. Have it all the way. No, just like this. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, wheels. I think I'm gonna keep the stock one maybe. They look good. Yeah, but these look just better. Yeah, let's see. Suspension. And here we have it. Oh yeah, and for the color, let's make it even blacker. Yes, please. I got pitch black. And the plate. Perfect. Alright. How about front bumper actually? I think I forgot about that. Alright. That's gonna be a questionable thing if it's like the stock bumper or that, but I'm gonna keep that. Alright. We got the Nissans all over the place. How about the rest of them? You know, I think I should stop here maybe because it's gonna be like a super long video. So, matter of fact is that I think that's pretty much got the point. Like, you make various versions of the Nissans. So, even though I decided first to customize all of them, I actually am going to end this video about here because, as you guys can see, it's gonna be a pretty long one already. And there's not much to talk about other than just customizations after all. So, you kind of got a point of that already. Different cars, different upgrades. The Rockster's trying more or less with different cars, where these cars are kind of pretty much just two configurations that you can make out of. We have the drift style and you have the regular version of it with a bit of it lower and can turn into a taxi. Liveries play a very important bit to say so in all this. We have got this one here which kind of looks like a car that's it's out of a kids movie, like for those 5-year-olds I would say. We also have this one right here which is supposed to be a lighter somewhat version and also to look super cool and drift focus as well. We have this one right here which is all about styling. We have this one right here which is also styling but looks kind of sleek, minimalistic in some ways. We have this one here which is supposed to be pretty much the same car as you would get if you would go in a dealership. Nothing crazy about that. And we have this one right here which is supposed to look like it's from the junkyard, or maybe someone may have money to buy it all at once and just put some pieces and put them together. You even have stitches right here because the fender got cracks in it. The door doesn't match because it has some writing on it. Oh boy, that's great attention to details though. Alright, so I think this is going to be it for today's video. As you guys already seen me playing with this car's got lots of upgrades. You can turn them into so many. So hope you guys keep on watching this. I'll see y'all next time. So bye bye.